Hey guys, Higgy Pop here, in the comic room. Thanks for joining me. I am still counting down the Operation Comic Book Freedom. I still got a lot to unbox here, unpack. You guys, thanks for joining me. Let's check out what else I got, man. Let's get right to it. The comic gods are smiling on us. I think I'm blessed, man. I think God loves us comic guys, man. He really does. I mean, remember I was upset about that estate sale I went to and I got shut down, you know, the guy didn't want to sell me his comics. But now look at me. I got comics up to my eyeballs. Felix is giving me an A-OK. I picked up this haul with the Colorado Kid. And then, you know, I was getting nervous because I'm not I'm not getting anywhere with the time machine. You know, I want to pick up all the guys and we could go back in time and go comic shopping. But this is like a time machine. I'm going to unpacking these comics and I'm right back to when I was a kid. 1980. There I am, standing there, holding these comics. It's like a flashback. Fantastic. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And but before we get too nuts, let me just I got one more to do. All right, guys, just hang in there. All right. Juice Newton. Yeah! Juice! Thank you, Juice. I think that's the last of the Newton jokes, guys. You know, that's one for easy comic reader. I mean, this guy, he's a big Juice Newton fan. He's probably wearing a t-shirt right now. Ah, man. But, yeah, we did Operation Comic Book Freedom. That's what gets me. You know, I see comics out there. I see them being mistreated and they need to be bagged and unfolded. The pages are all crimped and folded over and it twists up my stomach. I want to take care of them. That's our job, guys. Our job is to preserve these comics. That's what we're doing for the next generation so they can look at these suckers. That's our job, baby. I mean, I'm obsessed. Man. Oh, this is for Ron Foss. He's a big Aquaman nut. I sketched this the other day, and then I got some watercolors and I painted it. That is a little minnow, Aqualad. This is Aquaman. What do you think? Huh? Not bad. This is like a bigger sketch pad I got the other day. And he's looking up at Aquaman like, man, you're tall. And Aquaman's looking at him, are you sure you're my kid? Yeah. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to draw. Sometimes I fail. There's a big fist. I was drawing my own fist. And then there's Conan. And what else we got? I had some attempts. I failed here and there. Yeah, let's look at this. Oh, here we go. This is Green Lantern Alan Scott and Solomon Grundy and Hawkman. Oh, there's the Flash coming up. Jay Garrick. Grundy is ripping up a tree. All right? You know, just stuff like that. What else do I got? Oh, here's an action-packed. What do you think? All right, a little sketching. There's no Rob Brown. Robert Brown. He's the baddest artist in the whole dang town. Oh, man. I had a long day at work. I mean, I'm like, my boss puts me on this job. I'm like, why me? What did I shoot a priest? Why me? Anyways. But I couldn't wait to get home. It's like I'm obsessed with these comics. I'm obsessed. It's called COD, C-O-D, Comic Obsession Disorder. I got it fully. Holy mackerel! I mean, left untreated, it could lead to death. I've seen it. You could be medicated, but I suggest not getting medicated for COD because it leads to constant eye bleeding. You know. And I tried the meds before, and I saw the doctor. He's like, listen, Jim, your physical came in good. You're going to live another 30 years, but unfortunately, you're going to be bleeding from your eyes constantly on this medication. So I got off of that. The only way to defeat COD is to bag and board comics and then read them. And then you become smarter. It's your only chance for survival with this disease. I have COD. Okay? So, let's look. Oh wait, before we get going, the weekly poll. I can't wait. Conan issue number 5 by Titan Comics. I'm all over that like stink on a monkey. All right, I picked this up today, and it's against the law. It should be picked up tomorrow, but I am breaking the law. All right, and Batman: Brave and the Bold issue number 7. I will let you know how it goes. The last one was a dud. And Green Arrow, issue number 6. There's Speedy. And then I picked up today Alan Scott, Green Lantern. This is issue number 2 of 6. He's in the brig. And then issue 1059, Action Comics, Man of Steel. He's wearing his new armor that John Steele made for him. And that's what I got this week. That's what I chose to get. Okay, now let's hit it. And this mission, like I said, you know, everyone's like, well, you overreacted with this mission, kicking in the guy's screen door and stuff. You know, can you blame me? Anyways, look how I grew up in the 80s, watching movies like Predator, you know. My brother's in town. I'm all fired up. The Colorado kid. It's like Predator. He's like when Schwarzenegger met Apollo Creed in The Predator. He goes, Dylan, nice to see you. And they clapped hands. They shook hands and they're like, what's the matter, Dylan? They got you pushing too many pencils. That's what me and my brother do. So, the mission's accomplished. Comic book freedom. So let's hit it. Okay. All sorts of stuff in here. I'm still not going to be able to finish today. Let's get through what we can. And The New Adventures of Superboy, issue number 17. I have all of these already. And issue number 16. It says on the bottom, Superboy trains Clark Kent. These do, like I said, have a little water damage, just like me, on the brain. But they're fantastic. I ran out of bags and boards. So today, I like to use silver bags and boards, Silver Age size, and Second Alarm Comics ran out. Here's The New Adventures of Superboy, issue number 18. And bonus feature, Superboy's Secret Diary. Oh, that's private. And issue number 21. A phantom creature whose touch turns living things into stone. I have all of these, I believe. This is The New Adventures of Superboy. If anyone wants any, hit me up. Issue number 19. This is, if you can see, look, stare at. You see some water damage on the cover. See, there you go. There's the wrinkle. You shot Jonathan Kent. I'm going to. Why I'm going to? You shot my pa. Hey, you shot my pa. This is issue number 20. Yeah. Thank God the Colorado kid, my brother's still in town. And now we have some Captain America. This is issue number 261. All right? 261 is the covers by Mike Zeck. And there's Nomad right there. That's the character Nomad, if you remember. This is September of 1981. Mike Zeck on the cover. And people got upset with this issue because Captain America got drunk. And they're like, they didn't like that. He must have drank a lot because he's got the super serum in him and he's not supposed to get drunk. But he must have been pounding him. What was he drinking? Everclear. What was he drinking, man? And then there's issue number 259. And the cover's by Mike Zeck and Gaspar Saladino. All right. And, yeah, man. It's all good. 259? Yeah, this is, and there's a couple different things. This is June of 81. That's Dr. Octavius, right? And there's some cool stories in the back. There's some cool stories. We got no time to look at this, but Captain America. And here's Captain America issue number 257, May of 81. Al Milgram's on the cover with the Hulk. Banner was held captive, and he slapped Banner around, so he turned into the Hulk. And the writer is Mike Barr. And art is by Lee Elias. And in this comic, it's pretty cool. Cap, I read these at work today. Cap says he goes to England once a year on Bucky's anniversary of his death. And that's pretty something I didn't know. All right? And yeah. There's a 2-page thing on here. It's how to be a comic book artist in the back of this one. This is issue 257, Captain America. Yeah, so, okay, now we have some Conans. Whoever had this collection, respect, sir, respect. Loves everything I love. This is like the perfect comic book haul for me. They're in, you can't sell them. People won't buy these because they're in rough shape. Only we could trade them to each other because you guys are like me. And it's everything that we like. Conan, issue number 130 with, you know who I'm saying. It's, Gil Kane! He's got no brain! He's Gil Kane! Gil Kane in the membrane! And, issue number 129, he's Gil Kane! And Gil Kane on the cover. Yes. Yeah, so the Colorado kid's in town for like, I think another week. And thank God he says he's going to come back in the end of January. We'll do some ice fishing. But most of all, he'll help us out watching my mom. And that's great. Me and my brother, we go way back. It's like we're brothers. Here's issue number 127. Gil Kane on the cover. And Conan's wrestling a bear. You know, one time, you know, my brother, he took care of me. He didn't only just break my stones as a kid. And here's issue 128. Gil Kane again. I have all these. You guys, let me know if you need them. Remember I told you about I threw the ice ball when I was a kid and that was the Raccio family that we used to go. It was like the Hatfield and the McCoys back in the day. They had 5 kids. We had a bunch of kids, you know, all boys, right? I only had one sister, but the rest were boys. And I was the youngest, okay? So, here's issue number 123. Conan the Barbarian. And those are little crab people. And one day the kid, Michael Raccio, who was 5 years older than me, and for some reason, I don't know, this is how it was. They roughed me up. He beat me up. Let me just say it. He beat up young Higgy. I was 12 years old. And he just, I was like, he had his hand on my head. I was like, and then he beat me up. And then I was all embarrassed, right? And people were like, what happened? I heard you fought Michael Raccio. I was like, yeah, I kicked his butt. And they're like, not what I heard. Anyways, my brother, I didn't know he even cared. But somehow he must have found out. Issue number 124, Conan the Barbarian. John Buscema. I mean, look at that. Classic Conan. And he's upset. Issue number 125. This is what I was reading when I first got into comic books. This is my time machine. And so one day my brother was like, I was home, and then the Raccios are coming up the street. They're on their bicycles coming up the street. Michael Raccio, the one that beat me up, and then his older brother, Richie. And then all of a sudden, my brother, Sean, he comes, slams out the front door, runs across our yard, and tackles Michael Raccio for beating me up. And I was like, whoa! It was like a gazelle. I was like, whoa, land record speed. And he only had one work boot on, my brother. I was like, what's with the one work boot? And like, he just starts whooping. No, he tackles him off his bike, and then picks up his bike and starts beating him up with his own bicycle. I was like, holy mackerel. And then I found out why he had one work boot on. Because that's when he kicked him in the face with a work boot. And all his swoogie boogies came out of his nose, and he was done. And then my brother just walked in the house. I was like, well, that takes care of that. I was like, you need, I have a stick. I could push your eye back in for you, Michael. All right, we have Conan, issue number 122. I remember the story. And Conan, issue number 121, To Slay a Goddess. This is what I cut my teeth on as a kid. Issue number 119, Conan, Most Treacherous Enemy is Not a Monster. I'm not a monster. I'm a human being. Issue number 120, When the god of death beckons, even heroes must fall. Look at those boots. Those boots were made for slaying, and that's what he's gonna do. So, and we got issue number 112. 112. And then we have Conan, King Size Annual, issue number 6. That is Gil King on the cover for Annual 6. Then we got issue 117, In the Lair of Mula Kajar. Mula Kajar. And Conan, issue number 115, classic cover. Classic cover, man. Awesome. And now, this kid, whoever's collection this was, like I said, much respect. Mystery in Space, issue number 116. Look at this guy. He's like, whoa, what a trip. Wow. Right? Burnt offerings. In the boundless universe, there are many kinds of life and death. Mystery in Space, issue number 117. What have you done to me? You've turned me into a monster. Crazy. Crazy. Mystery in Space, issue number 114. Second Chance. And all right. And then we have Unexpected, issue number 210. Awesome. Is he savior or savage? Vampire of the Apes. Vampire of the Apes. That's awesome. Unexpected, issue number 212. Corpses in Quicksand. That's the scariest thing. Quicksand and corpses. You can't win. Issue number 211. He's been waiting for you. Mummy in the Iron Mask. It's my mummy. Hello, Mumsy. Hello, Mumsy. So the Raccios that we used to battle with growing up. I mean, I see them today in town. It's nothing. It's just like we laugh about it. Like, remember that time I kicked your nuts into your chest? Those were the days. Unexpected, issue number 213. And there's an extra. Johnny Peril meets the woman who died forever. What are you doing today? I'm dying forever. The Unexpected, issue number 216. Face the Samurai Nightmare. Oh, I am the samurai. And we have some Legion of Superheroes, issue number 278. There's Lightning Lad. Shoo. Legion of Superheroes, issue number 277. Because you demanded it, behold, Reflecto. I am Reflecto. Legion of Superheroes, issue number 279. We finally unmasked Reflecto, and we have to save his life before it's too late. But how? There's my buddy, Karate Kid, my favorite Legionnaire. And this is a classic. Superboy rejoins the Legion of Superheroes, issue number 280, plus a double-page bonus pinup. Hey, what's up, Jake? Here's Hawk Dog. What's up, buddy? Do we have a mission? Timmy fell in the well. Timmy fell in the well? Legion of Superheroes, issue number 281, trapped in the 20th century. Superboy, please, you've got to help us. I have that one, obviously. There's our boy Karate Kid. He's like, oh! Legion of Superheroes, issue number 282. Awesome. Legion of Superheroes, issue number 275. I mean, look at this. This is everything I collect. Legion of Superheroes, issue number 276. Pick up sticks. He didn't collect for long. He collected in 1980 into 81 to end of 81, I noticed. I did my research. Legion of Superheroes, issue number 272. Dial H for heroes in this. Legion of Superheroes, issue number 274. Ultra Boy is dead! He'll never fight at our side again. That's all you think of? That's pretty selfish. Alright. Now, Charlton, We're doing the Charlton. Scoo-doo-doo-doo. Ghostly Tales, issue number 149. These are reprints from 1970 or 76. All depends on what tale it is. That's cool, though. That's cool. Charlton, baby. Baron Werewolf's Haunted Library. Issue number 56. This is another reprint. This is a reprint from 1970. And Baron Werewolf's Haunted Library. Issue number 57. What the? Yeah! Jaws of the Dragon. Charlton. That's Baron Werewolf. And then we have The House of Mystery. Issue number 298. Was he a vampire from beyond the stars or mankind's last hope of survival? They're putting a stake in a robot's heart. Guys. You know, it's not my my expertise, but I mean, I think you're barking up the wrong tree with that stake. Okay, The House of Mystery, issue number 299. It's the ultimate vampire adventure. No one is safe as Bennett goes berserk. I'm a vampire. Yes, yes. She could use a couple hours underneath the sun-tanning lamp. You know what I'm saying? You could take her X-ray with a mag light. You know what I'm saying? All right. The House of Mystery. Is he on the side of good or evil? Find out in a new vampire shocker. That's issue number 297. And this is issue number 295. A brand new vampire stunner. And all right, let's switch it up. I didn't bag and board these, but I see some Doctor Strange in there. You know, I see some all sorts of stuff. This is the Knights of the Pendragon, issue number 5. That's Brian Braddock. He is Captain Britain. All right. Then we have, these aren't bagged and boarded either. Here's King Conan, issue number 5. I have all these. All right. See, this needs my attention. I mean, we have to save, and this was a great rescue mission. I mean, I'm glad I was amped up for it. I mean, you got to be ready for whatever comes at you, man. I mean, you're saying, listen, you could have knocked on the screen door instead of kicking it in, but, you know, yin or yang, whatever. Issue number 6, King Conan. This one's in a condition of whoa. Minus. Issue number 7, King Conan. Man, you give this thing a little love and attention. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Issue number 8, King Conan. These were great reads, man. Fantastic writing. Who wrote these suckers back in the day? No. It was Roy Thomas and John Buscema and Ernie Chan doing the art. Classic stuff. All right. X-Men versus Magneto. X-Men issue 150. A little bit of everything for you Marvel fans. The Uncanny X-Men issue number 145. There's Dr. Doom. The Uncanny X-Men issue number 146 versus Murder World. Guess who wins? Go ahead, guess. Go ahead. I dare you. The Uncanny X-Men. We did it before. Dare we do it again? Rogue Storm. And, yeah, man. The Uncanny X-Men, issue 148. Dazzler and Spider-Woman to the rescue when Kitty falls to the shadow of death. Had a great chat from Mr. Rigamortis86. He's got a great channel. His shows are funny, man. The Uncanny X-Men, issue 149. Him and his brother. That's what me and the Colorado kid, that's what Rigor Mortis and his brother remind me of. They're out there doing missions all the time. Getting all sorts of cool stuff. I always get a great chat from Beckerman, right? Beckerman's great. And then he's like, yeah, great comics. Yeah, I said, thank you, dude. And he's like, yeah, ease up on the harmonica, though. I was like, what? Beckerman. Issue number 207. Maybe he's not a music lover, you know? That's very rare, not being a music lover. That's like having a third nipple, Beckerman, all right? Do you have a third nipple? Do you? Huh? I'm only kidding. He doesn't like the harmonica. He doesn't like my harmonica. That's right. Now we shift over to the Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Who are they? Let me hear it. The Avengers, issue number 208. Let's roller skate. Eve of Destruction. The Avengers, issue number 209. The Resurrection Stone. There's the beast. He's like, I'm blue. I'm hairy and blue. There's, yeah, man. The Avengers. And when does the Black Knight team up with the Avengers? Issue number 210, The Avengers. Beckerman. The harmonica. I gotta express myself, brother. You know, it's about comics, you know, good times. This one has no cover on it. I think it's issue number 214. All right. Now, we have some Savage Sword. This is a great one. This is Savage Sword issue number 56. This guy here, he controls it. He puts a spell, an incantation on a sword, and he controls it. It flies up through the air. It stabs people. It's crazy. And they tried to kidnap Conan, but that didn't work out for him because Conan just beat the crap out of him. Great stuff. And who does the cover on this one? Oh, man. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't think it's Just Go. Then we have Savage Sword of Conan, issue number 57. Fire and Fury in the Age of Blood. Death Among the Dunes. I have a lot of these Savage Swords. I don't think I have this one. Issue number 57. And then we have an Eerie comic. With the cover is not really attached too good. This is Eerie, issue number 126. Pick up sticks. That's nutty. Raiders of the Universe strike in Zud Kamist. Plus, the incredible adventures of Orca and Hagarth. Little Eerie comic. Wonderful cover, man. Wonderful. Wonderful stuff. Savage Sword of Conan. Issue number 58. The blood-curdling climax to the Sword of Skelos. Ambush in Zambula. They wrapped a net around Conan. That's the only way to get him, man. That's the only way to get our boy. I heard from Conan. Remember, he sent me a picture of himself. He's all chubby, you know. You know, he doesn't know when to say when, you know. He's a little all chubbed out. But he says he's back at the gym. He says he's going to get shredded. He says, you're going to be calling me Wheat because I'm shredded. And then, Savage Sword of Conan, issue number 59, City of Skulls. That's a classic one. Classic. I love this cover. Issue number 40. No, issue number 60, The Savage Sword of Conan, The Ivory Goddess. Alright. Let me switch it up. Let me show you this one, though. The Savage Sword of Conan, issue number 61. That's a big eel. That looks like the snake that was in my comic room. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is pretty much what didn't happen when I saw that snake. You know, I passed out in a puddle of my own urine. But when I came to, I really handled a business. I took care of business. I did. Now, let's we'll go back to these some other time. Let me get through some single issue comics here. The Defenders, I have all these, so you guys want any, let me know. Issue number 93. All right. The Defenders, issue number 95. Enter Dracula. The Defenders, issue number 96. Guest starring the Ghost Rider. All right. The Defenders, issue number 97. Boom. I think I went over the whole first run of Defenders with you guys. Or I left off at issue number 70 or something. The Defenders, issue number 98. I do not like this cover. I can't remember who does this. This could be Trebby. It's kind of muddy, you know? That's supposed to be the swamp beast there, whatever. I forgot his name. And issue number 99, The Defenders. Issue number 100. You've seen it before, and here it is. This guy had good taste, man. Right? And let's see. Issue number 101. Now is the time, Defenders, for renewal. Here's a Richie Rich. Richie Rich. It's in a condition of whoa minus. Here is What If the Avengers defeated everybody? What If, issue number 29. 29. That's a good one. Power Man and Iron Fist, issue number 73. All right. I don't want to take up too much of your time. There's Rom, the Space Knight. Oh, I got to show you these. There's some Thors. We'll get back to this. But I love these. I collect these. Once I saw these, I was like, this was meant to be. I collect these. I show you these guys all the time. The Electric Company presents Spidey Super Stories, issue number 54. And I don't have these. Attack of the Birdmen. Awesome. Issue number 53, Dr. Doom's Monster. All new, 36 pages, no ads. Hey, you guys! And Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man, issue number 56. The Goblin, classic cover. Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man, issue number 57. A decidedly different side of J. Jonah Jameson. I read one of these the other day, and it was the Scorpion was trying to get back at J. Jonah Jameson because that J. Jonah Jameson turned him into the Scorpion, and he was very upset. So he okay. Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man, issue number 58, ravaged by the Ringer. There's the Ringer throwing rings. Okay, we'll leave it there. We got some Thor, more Savage Sword. Guys, thanks for joining me. You're the best. And I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. I mean, we got so much more to do. So much more to get through. And, this is for Beckerman. I'm gonna sing a song for Beckerman. And, this is for you, buddy. Because I know you got a sense of humor. I know it. You guys are the best. I have a buddy named Beckerman. I love him like he's kin. He hates my music taste. He thinks harmonica is a waste. I think he is sniffing glue. So this song goes out to you. This song is done in jest. Just for laughs in the hawk's nest. I know you won't take it to heart. You read your comics, can they make you smart? Read your comics, they make you smart.